Hey, how you doing guys? ZedEye here. So today I wanted to discuss regarding of the collector's edition for Spider-Man 2. Now, I want to mention first of all that, with the recent collector's editions reveals and especially the price tags that they're, just requirement of it is quite insane, to be honest with you. For example, Armor Core, as like if you want to get the collector's edition, it will cost you quite a fair bit. On top of that, if you want to get the premium collector's edition, that'll cost you basically of a similar price of a console. So I believe it was the price of $450. Insane. It's just ridiculous. But again, maybe it's understandable since there is a so-called premium collector's edition. Now, regarding of another little game called Final Fantasy 16 collector's edition, that costs 350 euros or dollars. And for that, you obviously will be getting some additional bonuses to it, but also quite a hefty and very beautiful looking statue. But again, it's the kind of a reason and a question to ask. Is it truly worth that amount? Now, of course, I'm sure a lot of you will say, well, that really depends on the material, but how would you know? Do you know what I mean? Because like anything by the picture of the advertising and stuff like that, marketing, well, they can false. Everything can be false about that. Everything could be kind of, well, fabricated, if that makes sense, right? It could be fake. We actually seen this already with Fallout, I believe it was Fallout 76 as an example, like it was supposed to come with a specific bag of material, but it was not correct. It was insane basically. And then afterwards, I'm just like looking at the Spider-Man 2 collector's edition. The statue itself I think looks incredible, like giant-sized Venom basically fighting Miles Morales and also Peter Parker. And the size of him is insane. It genuinely is. And now the price tag is asking about $230, 250 euros, give or take somewhere around that range anyway. And yeah, I'm just looking at it, I'm thinking about it, is it truly worth it? Because we have to do a little bit of a comparison from the Marvel Spider-Man 2018 version, the collector's edition. If you take a look at this collector's edition, you can clearly see that, okay, it seems like there's a little bit of extra stuff here. Why is that? Because, mind you, the thing is, I'm not sure how to justify this or not, but can you believe this, guys? This collector's edition from 2018 version of Spider-Man has more shit in it and for a cheaper price tag. I think it was like 150 give or so euros. Yeah, that's right. It didn't even reach 200. Crazy, right? Like I'm talking about US dollars. I'm not talking about Canadian. I know the Canadian dollars are far like it's ridiculous pricing basically. I believe that also includes Australian currency as well. But yeah, it's insane, right? You also get a season pass basically, right? You get a City That Never Sleeps DLCs that coming out monthly basically. I think like when the game came out in September, October, November, and December, those 3 DLCs popped up every month. You can experience it for yourself. They were fantastic DLCs in my opinion as well. It's more of the same, but I think it works perfectly since there was DLCs. But here, in this case, with Marvel Spider-Man 2, well, you don't get any of that. And what the thing that they justify of actually having such a steep price tag is perhaps the much larger size statue. I think it was like 19 inches. It's about, give or take, 45 centimeters tall statue. It's quite insane, to be honest with you. It's really big. And I love that. I love the statue, but also you're going to have to justify and think about, wait, where's the artwork? Art book. Where is that, for example, right? Where are the other goodies, as an example, like little merchandise like God of War Ragnarok had? Like, where's the vinyl disc, for example, for the music player, right? And like the other thing that they have included in here was Steelbook cover, the case. But then you think about it, if you think about this, right? There's no physical disc. You do not get the physical disc. You actually get a digital code within this collector's edition. And it's just baffling choices. I mean, it's not new in this case, right? We actually seen this once again with God of War Ragnarok, believe it. Insane. But the price tag kind of worries a lot of people. And I get the inflation, I truly do get that, but has the inflation actually gone so bad that pretty much has less content in terms of this collector's edition and increasing almost the budget of like, what is it, $100 extra from 5 years? Has the inflation truly went that nuts? I don't believe so. I don't think it went that that bad, you know what I mean? But yeah, don't get me wrong, inflation is bad. But in terms of the collector's edition, no, I don't think it truly justifies. But also PlayStation, Sony, they're smart. People are still gonna buy that. We're talking about Spider-Man here, a very known and super popular IP. On top of that, Insomniac. They have done truly true wonders with Marvel Spider-Man 2018 and also Spider-Man Miles Morales. And so, of course, they believe this title. They know it's gonna be great. That's why people are gonna buy it. And I'm one of those fools. I truly am. And you know, I'm looking at it, I'm just like, man, I'm kind of regretting the way I didn't get the collector's edition from 2018 Spider-Man, because like I tried to pick it up, but then I think it was in certain circumstances I couldn't. It was insane. But also you can see here, like I actually kind of the way they've done it in here is they covered up the bottom part of the statue because of the spoilers. Well, you can see here's the full statue, how it actually looks like. It makes sense why it considers to be spoilers, because Dr. Octavius wasn't actually announced back then. So it was kind of interesting kind of direction that they went about. It makes you wonder as well, like, why are they having such a steep price tag with this case? Like, I believe, like 2013, I picked up a collector's edition of Grand Theft Auto 5, and that I believe costed about 250 euros, and that was actually very expensive for back then, because it genuinely was. And I absolutely love Grand Theft Auto 5. I know I'm gonna get Grand Theft Auto 6 whenever that's gonna be coming. Grand Theft Auto in general, and Rockstar, you know, Take-Two Interactive, they know that it's going to sell. That's why they can actually put up the price tags of these editions, so they're not worried about it. But again, we're talking about justifying for these costs for these editions, right? Digital Deluxe Edition for Marvel Spider-Man 2, as an example, what does it include? It includes 10 skins, basically 5 for Peter, 5 for Miles. But then, if you think about it, 2018 version of Marvel's Spider-Man, the Digital Deluxe Edition, also I think included the the City Never Sleeps DLCs, like a season pass. So, like, wait, what? You know what I mean? Do you want skins or do you want a whole lot of content? It's just like, and plus it's cheaper price tag as well. It's so questionable and so worrisome as well, because it seems like the collector's edition are only getting more and more expensive, while also they're actually introducing and including far less goodies inside, if that makes sense. The last 250 euro collector's edition that I got, well, it wasn't the last, but like it was Cyberpunk 2077. I got the collector's edition. To be honest with you, in terms of the collector's edition, that was worth it. 250 euros genuinely justified it, and I think it looks awesome. The statue, the goodies inside, there's so many stuff inside of it, and it was genuinely a treat to look through it, because like it was not simply opening up a box, taking out the steel book and the game inside with a code in it, whatever, and also statue right there. It was not simple as that, because there was a lot more to it. And also another one that I think personally justified the price, if we're talking about specifically collector's edition, it's God of War Ragnarok. But also there's a Jotnar edition that's a little bit more expensive. But, you know, I went with the Jotnar edition because I absolutely love God of War. So, of course, you see, like, Sony is smart. PlayStation is smart. They know that what people want, and they know that they're going to pay for it, no matter pretty much the price tag. Of course, you know, if you're going to go crazy, like, above, like, I don't know, like $400, no way. I'm not buying that shit. For example, Armored Core 6, that premium collector's edition, ridiculous pricing, I personally think. Elden Ring wasn't even that expensive of its premium collector's edition. I don't believe so anyway. I got that as well, the premium collector's edition. I made a video unboxing and all that good stuff as well. But also, I just see, like, it's difficult kind of discussion to have and to find the results that are genuinely would be good for the consumer, because at the end of the day, we're the ones that are losing in this. The only good part about it is if you're going to be picking up the standard edition of the game, don't bother with the digital deluxe edition, any sorts of editions at all. Only get a normal copy of the game, physical copy on top of that, because it seems like everything nowadays is going more of a digital world, because if you get physical, you plug it in your PlayStation, and then if you're done with the game completely, maybe you got a platinum trophy and you know you're never going to be coming back to it, then yeah, you can sell off the game. So you kind of actually will end up paying far less for that particular game that you've gotten. And as such, if you don't want to sell the game, that's fine too. You got the cover, and you can always play it like after 20 years and come back and replay Marvel Spider-Man 2 and whatnot, right? You see, it's scary. It's a scary thought. It genuinely is, because nowadays I would not be surprised if in another 5 years we're not gonna be even seeing any more of these discs, right? These these standard edition discs, because I believe Alan Wake 2, that was already confirmed that they're not making any physical discs. You only will be able to get it digitally or a digital code for it. Absolutely insane. It's like, what happening here? What is happening here? And they're justifying that because it's easier, it's faster, you don't need some sort of a day one patch. That's kind of bullshit, to be honest with you. And also they're saying because that's why they can keep the price of the game a little lower, like $10 lower. Yeah, the way they're justifying that just makes no sense. Anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. Do let me know what you think about a whole ordeal about this situation. Man, this genuinely is kind of scary, and yeah. Alright, like and subscribe. See you guys all. Have a wonderful day.